guess just link me and tell me say them ready, you see me? Them link me and tell me say them ready. So them surrounded, do not F it yourself. And I will not do that today. You see me I say? But now I go F it myself today. So I go link the guest. I make the guest can talk to it, you see me? Yeah man, I go link the guest. I make the guest can talk to it cause I promising our guest today. And yeah, I go link the guest. I make the guest can talk to it because punctuality is the key, you see me? Now I go link the guest from early out and make sure so she can talk to it, you see me? Yeah, the guest is a she. I'm gonna make sure I go put her on right now. Mama, you hear me?
Yeah, brother.
Mama, you hear me loud and clear. No, mama.
Loud and clear, King.
Loud and clear, mama. Don't know. Yo, people of the African Community Network Radio. Yo, me have a special guest for bring upon the line so we can hold a reason with her real quick. You see me I say? You don't know,
True.
so yo,
True.
she reminds me of like a me not too dry it out a certain way, but she remind me like of a Queen Ifrica mixed with a bad dancehall artist. You see me I say, yo, she talented, she have a hell of a vocal. Yo, people of the African Community Network, me not talk about none other than my good friend, Sister Kuanna. Sister Kuanna, what go on, mama?
Heart I love, no brother. Big up your chest, man. Heart I love. We give thanks for life. We give thanks for the orders of life. And we there tune in to share the joy with the world and with the African family. I don't know the style. Oh,
You don't know it go, mama. You don't know it go, mama.
yes.
Sister Kuanna, let the people them know. Oh, you come by the name Sister Kuanna.
Kuanna, when I was doing my transition from, you don't know, we're coming through and we're forward and we're on the Rastafarian journey. So we started, me and Shango started for Google some stuff and, African names. And we come up with the name Kuanna with a Q then. And, Kuanna means queen or royalty or the soul that comes again. And, for all of the names, then when we come forward, we feel like say Kuanna was the one that really represent and really describe Charlotte Eccleston because my birth name is Charlotte Eccleston, but during my transition, you will find a Kuanna. You see a Kuanna. So the name come about. And that was like 12, 13 years ago or so.
Mad thing, mad thing. You know, so whenever they go say out the real name on them something like you don't know, say from me and you a link long time. Me look up in the email and me see the name and me say, John, no, you don't know, but me glad you put it out there for the people them so them can know you. So Kwana, like, yo,
Yes, man.
tell us about you, which part in Jamaica you grew up and all them something. Tell the African people them about it, cause them want to know about it, you see me?
Or go up in the cockpit. Cool, Trelawney, a place called D-Side. Falmouth is the main town, so we go up in a Trelawney, D-Side, big up my birthplace. Trelawney, my birthplace can't change. Mighty.
Hear them man. We say D side, you know, say D side of my place too. A whole heap of people may have a D
Cool,
side. Boy, the last
cool,
time I didn't
man.
want to reach a D side, but boy, the road did so bad, mama, I may not even
It's
get to
they're
reach
working
over
on
there.
it now. You see, like from Wakefield to this side, a pretty road. So we know when we talk about bad road, we can't even talk about this side and Wakefield again. We have to talk about Bounty Hall and Granville and them
Yeah,
places.
that's
And we
a,
do give thanks for that.
yeah, man, our place, them, man,
But the
our.
road was really terrible back then, though.
Yeah, definitely it was. But yeah,
Mm.
man, mama. So so when did you
Yes.
get started in music, mama?
Well, I have been singing since I can remember because we grew up in the church, a revival church. It's more real African kind of vibration where turban you hear, you chant, you stamp your feet, you light enough candles, using enough olive oil and all of those stuff. So that's how I forward. And I'm always singing like 5, 6 year old. I remember the church. I used to be in like the choir. They used to
Yeah.
have me all over the place singing at different churches. And then I remember in 2000 and I think 6, 7 thereabout, I joined the D Side Cultural Youth Group, and we perform at various places in Jamaica doing folk dance and singing in our real cultural, authentic African way. So I'm always singing, man. It's just that professionally, in the reggae fraternity, we started out. Let me say like 2008. 2008 is the first time I go into a official studio in a center.
Oh, mad thing. So when I got
Yeah.
at the studio there, which song you record? What the first song where you record?
Why my life have to be like this? Get up every day and only can wish my God. Nothing is coming my way. I wrote so many applications to so many organizations. My God, nothing is coming my way. As sure as the sun shines, I'm gonna get what's mine. No evil can break me down. I gotta be
Black
up full and
symbol.
true. Yeah, I put my faith in you. Blessed are the humble that make it through. Why my life, you see me? And that was like my first time. I cried in the studio. I couldn't find the key. But I remember that day like yesterday, and that was the beginning of a great journey, you know?
Mama, but now make you just like straddle over that, like say yo that like that not require some skill on them something. So your first song, that song are the first song you record.
Yes. Huh?
Let me say that song are the first song where you record.
Yeah, man. And it's not released or nothing yet, because me still feel like back then that was just a learning process. So I think it was last week Tuesday, made a reason with a bridge, and he was like, Kuanna, you remember the first time you go studio, if you record over that song, they was say, why my life have to be like this? So you probably see it up in other things soon as a new single out.
Mama, that song them bad, that bad. Me not go
Cool, no,
around no
man.
corner, it bad, mama. So yo,
Respect,
Kwana,
man.
we don't know say yo,
Yes.
you grew up in a D side and them place say like so yo,
Yeah.
what was your family's take on like you wanting to say yo, a music more want do professionally? What them they think
All
about it?
right. All right. Let me say this before I go any further. I got pregnant at 16, so I
Yeah,
got I got dropped out of high school. You know, when I get dropped out of high school, you're in a poor family. It's not like say, I know if they could, they would have sent you back to school and to get certain things together. But then it was like the beginning. Having my son at 16 was the beginning of Kuanna. Seeing, and as painful as it was then, it was the beginning of Kuanna, because me always a sing. So it's not like I got any fight or anything. It's just that, my family never have the money. I them not see reggae music because them go up in the church. They would have feel better if I was doing like probably some gospel music. But nonetheless, my mother still love me and feel good when we share my music. Remember I do a song called Father, you are my keeper. My sister Nerissa, she give me a couple Bible verses, put in it so we're getting the love all over when it comes to family. The ones that don't want to show the love are the ones that feel like they don't want to show the love or whatever. We just know say just it's just part of the journey. 'Cause everybody not gonna love what you do, but this is what we made out for. I'm always singing. My people can relate. Everybody around me can relate. So there's no need to fight or push aside. It's just that financially, my mother and father never have that financial thing. If you say, yo, you can go ahead and manly or whatever. So we just take on to it. Big up Shango. If Shango is my daughter, father. He's
yeah,
my he's like my life mentor. My producer is the person who say, yo, Kuanna, me always hear down at the church I sing. Come up at the studio, come write a song, man. Seeing, come write a song. And my first song that I wrote, it was about getting pregnant at 16 years. So that even that song for record as well. So me not gonna say me get no bad vibe from my people, them yeah, man, because them support me as best as them can.
yeah, mad thing. Yo, Kwana, yo,
Yeah.
say me like how you're transparent with the people them like, and me can't hear it in your music like yo, you just your emotions them you express them in the music and that
Oh
like
yeah.
like the world missing right now, and like everybody just want
Yes
the
I.
tough guy and this tough woman and is the man say?
Yes I.
Mad thing. So
Yeah
yo,
man.
Kwana, real quick, when did you like did you grow up in a Rastafarian family or did you like have to like transition to the
I
Rastafarian
had to
journey?
transition. I had to transition. I grew up in a Christian home. My mother is a Christian, still going to church. My father was a Christian before he died. My sisters and my brother, they have that kind of faith. We grew up like that. I was a Christian. I got baptized in church. But then remember, it's a journey, And when we forward, it's not like we chose anything. It was given to us. Say, oh, you have to go to church because this is the routine. This is where you're supposed to live. You have to go to school. You have to go to church. But
Yeah,
when we are forward now, let me say I was like a wanderer trying to find that peace of mind, trying to find that oneness within self, trying to understand the different feelings I'm having, and then linking up with Shango, which is my daughter father. He was already a Rasta. Going to the studio, big up Tenasa, always a cook up the ital, and we did a whole of vibes. And, so we transition, not like a person come and say, you have to go turn Rasta, or Rasta is the way. It's just being there and you're grooving in that kind of vibration. And true, I have a saying where I said I have a root. And when I search for I and I root, it is through Rastafari where I found out that Africa is home for I. So
Yeah.
it is bigger than just getting up and say, "Oh, King Selassie is God," and it's bigger than that. But it is through the teachings of His Imperial Majesty where we come to find out where we are from and how we are supposed to live to maintain that kingly and that queenly thing that it is really us.
Mad thing, mad thing. You know, so that me always admire about you, like the king, the
True.
queenly vibe where you give off. Like, as a man say, it's not like
Yes, I.
you give off a vibe where like, everybody can just run up and me know say in the music thing you
No,
have a friendly and them thing, but and everybody can run up and run into you and
no.
them
You have
kind
to
of
know
vibe.
your
As a man
stand
say,
at once.
yeah, man, you have to know yourself, man. You have to know yourself. Kuanna, I'm gonna ask you this.
Yes, I.
Yeah, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment in the music right now so far?
I went. Every day is a big day. Every time we do a new song is a big thing. Every time we get a station, is a big thing. But I went viral last year. Yeah, I went viral with pedophile warning twice.
Pedophile
I went viral
warning.
twice on social media with pedophile warning, and that was like a big thing. Trust me, I got lots of interviews, lots of, we get that a vibration there. And then this year, early this year now, big up to Boombox Fridays, big up General B and Ari Toddler. I got on Boombox 2 times, and it was like glory for me. And then Ari Toddler called me on and some face for he said, "Yo, Kuanna, 4 bar,
Yeah.
30 seconds the most." And we just get the mic and we do the part, and it was like a standing ovation. It was like a big thing for me. So big up Boombox, big up Ari Toddler, some face. It was like, yo, trust me, being on that stage, all if me never get to say a word, it was like glory days. And I got the chance to stand up and people see me and me can project my vocal and them hear it and them cheer for me. That was a great vibration.
Mad thing. Yo, since you said the pedophile song and the biggest song, yo, give me a piece of the song now, Kwana. No, me have to ask if you Kwana, give me a piece of the song now.
Hey, pedophile, we tie you up in a the square and pick out your fingernail. If you put your phallus in a little a big girl, tie you up in a the square, pick out your fingernail. If you touch me like a data, you hear. Not show your ear, Admiral, so if you give me the spinning in it. No feel like you can touch any spinning in it. Kill off canis for your one spinning in it. Big man, you when it now go pretty. You stir up my brain, make me feel miserable. Bust out your head, Maros platinum man and in a shallow grave, very pervert without coffin. No picture up and no friend that means that you forgotten pedophile with a you up in a the and pick out your fingernail. If you put your phallus in a little a big girl for too long, pedophile, you lose again.
Mad thing, Kwana, mad thing, Kwana.
Mighty.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, the song that me I go tell her this honestly. When me see that, me say, Jesus Christ. The first day I see it, I hear it on the put on the rhythm. Me say, oh my, yo, this bad. Me
Yes.
share it to the whole of my
Yes.
friend them from D side. Me say, yo, boom, bang, bang, bang. Them say, oh, we know her. Oh, do man lane,
True.
Ray. I mean, I say,
Yeah, man. Do a
oh,
man
mad
lane.
thing, yo. Kwana, when me see
Mm.
everybody start share it, like me feel like I me did win the latter. You see,
A
man say,
true man. A true
yo,
man. It
me
was
go
a
buy a
big thing,
buckle of
man.
lick, me go buy the biggest buckle of lick and celebrate for you, Kwana, cause me they happy.
Respect. Respect, my lord. It's
Me
a
they
great
happy,
joy,
me they
man.
happy when me see
Forward
that.
movement always.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. All right, Kwana,
In a
me don't know say,
positive way.
me don't know say, the pedophile song that not really that you put upon a level. And now you
Yes.
use the momentum the way you have from the pedophile song to push the other
Yeah.
song them down. So me know say you have a
Yeah,
song
man.
where you push when you melancholy. Down?
Yeah. Yeah, man. We have a single release last week, Friday.
Yeah.
Melancholy is a single I'm running it right now until my EP drop January. My album, sorry, January. But Melancholy is a great vibration, I have to tell you. Um, I was in a group, yeah, big up Tell You TV.
Yeah.
I was in a WhatsApp group and a bridging share a rhythm in there and him share a song on the rhythm and me I say, yo, I love to get a piece of the rhythm. I delayed before he send it over and a couple of months say, yo, send on the rhythm and thing and him send it and I do the song and then me demo the song and then him want to work with the demo. And I was like, we can't work with the demo because the studio we recorded tonight was hollow. We can do it over. And he didn't want to spend the money to do that. So couple guys from the group, couple Kingman from the group, big up the One Link family, Jaliv, Marcus, Granny
Mad.
Rising, Skin Up, yo, big up every man, big up every sister from the One Link family. Them ever Marcus was the one who say, yo, how much you say you want to do the thing, Kuanna? all right, me I go send two bills. And the next man say, me I go send a bills. And the next man say, me I go send a bills. And this is how Melancholy Project came about in this final stage where they send us some funds where we can get figure beat over the rhythm live. We build back the rhythm in a, I remember the IG in Alpha Tree studio. Big up Bubbler, the keyboardist, him give me a great vibration on the keyboard scene, and that's how it came about. But for the song itself,
Yeah.
it's just me sitting around and I'm amazing all of the negativity going on in our environment, in our music fraternity, where it's like people like me, it's like people barely see me. Or if them see me, it's like them quiet. Shango always said, for too long, the good people have been too quiet because negativity just take over and we can't blame them because they're supporting each other. Seeing when it comes to righteousness, it's like nobody no want to hear it. But we still on the fight because me I say fire upon them Mali and them folly. Every girl want to look like a dolly. So me
Yeah.
just read a news where her next sister into her body and when she go through the surgery she dead. So it's like everybody lose them self-confidence. You have to pretend or you have to do something negative to get attention. I have people even I sing on the sting rhythm the other day, and a virgin linked me and say, "Yo, you want me to come and sing, come clash?" And I say, "I can't clash. That's not my thing. I'm a reggae cultural artist where may I push forward. I tell the people themselves to stay positive and shift away from negativity. You can't get me to come from sting for come and clash. That's not my style. You know what I mean? So it's all positive vibration. And we there we have Pitney grow up because we want the future to be better. And we don't see our online state. We don't see our social media state is good and it is bad. But in anything, if you do not, if, His Majesty said, even the very elect get carried away without even realizing. So we have to always catch up on ourselves, say, yo, it can't happen to we. You have Pitney grow because you're in it for so long. Everybody is sing this type of way. If you don't know what you do,
Yeah.
you find yourself start singing to because you tell
The
yourself, say,
last
probably if you
night,
sing
man.
this topic, you will get, forget to go ahead. But you won't get that from Kuanna. I will keep it as positive as best as I can. So when me say rebel badness, and me say no funny girl can step on me trad, me I make you know that straight. And if me tell you about your parts, me tell you that straight in a righteous way.
Don't know it, go, mama. You don't know it, go. Yo, so, mama,
Yeah,
the hype where you get from the pedophile song and all
yeah,
the interviews and all them something that like me know say
yeah.
easy if you get caught up in the vibe there and them something there. So what keep Kwana grounded?
I know what I am for. It's not all about the hype and the glitter because I remember our Bridget asked me after when I just went viral, it was like, oh, you manage to stay so humble. Because each time something big happened for me, I go in my bathroom and say, Ja, humble me more in a your likeness. Because I know say ego can come, it's natural. Them things that we happen to you, you feel nice and jumpy in yourself.
Yeah,
But when you look around and me have a little 8-year-old daughter grow, me have my son where and him me get pregnant without a school, so him not really get no pretty life yet. We have to make the thing happen. We have an empire to build. It's not just for hype out the thing. We have an empire to build, so we have to stay grounded. It's like we don't have an option.
yeah,
Just send we forward for do something on earth. We go stay. Generations after we gone at the physical, we spirit go always alive and afloat because we left the positive impact on earth. My virgin tell me the other day, say, Kuanna, you not carry, it's not a dog puppy you carry like a dog. You carry an elephant.
yeah.
When dog puppy born, nobody no see. But when elephant stand up in a road, you have to reckon
I
to
feel
it.
see it.
So me just go and stay humble and carry my elephant through.
One
Because when
thing,
it drop,
mama.
it will drop.
But like that. But like that. That's what I say. But
Yes,
Kwana,
I.
I'm gonna ask a couple more
Yeah.
questions and then come. I know say you're a busy
Yeah,
woman
man.
and you're up on your creating journey and them thing there. So you say
Don't
you have
know.
a EP coming out in January?
Yeah, it's an album actually. I thought it was gonna be an EP, but it turned album because I have a next song I want to add to it where it can't leave off. So it's an
Okay.
album now. It's titled The Love Journey. It's all love songs. So don't look for no pedophile one in and no melancholy on
Is it?
it.
Don't look for the
Those might come
pedophile
on the
one in
other
pan it.
album.
Don't look for
Mm-hmm.
the pedophile one in pan it. So yeah, what you gonna do with the pedophile one? You gonna put it on a mixtape or something?
Yeah, man, definitely because
Alright.
pedophile one is always going to be relevant because every day, me don't know if one day pass on news somewhere, say some people get molested or something like that. So it's always going to be relevant. And when I drop my album, and next album probably in summer next year, or the other in 24 or so, it will definitely be on it. But for now, I have this EP turn album pending for so long now. I don't want to hold on to it anymore, and it is all love song. It's just a different side of Kuanna because most people know me from pedophile warning. So most people see me as a DJ, only a DJ. Yeah, people sending me just dancehall rhythm. Me have to tell a bridge another day, say, what if this rhythm too fast? We can't bother with that right now. Send me something sweet and mellow because we have vocal for show to the world as well. So
Yeah, man, you have to
yeah,
exhibit
the
the
Love Journey
vocal to the
EP.
people them. You have to exhibit the vocal to the people them. But I'm gonna ask you like a
Yes,
couple
I.
more questions. One of the questions I'm gonna ask you is like, yo, tell me about something where you encountered at the musical journey so far where they knock you off of your balance a little bit, but and tell you how you recover from it. There's a massive some difficulty where you experience or something like that, and how you
Uh
recover from it.
I don't know musically, really and truly. I don't know if I ever got knocked off my balance. I have people come and go. And sometimes you feel
Yeah,
disappointed and then you look back in yourself and say, oh, because what me do, me love to accept what is and think to move on and think say, yo, this was supposed to happen. Because me always say, if I am in accordance with the most high and if I am in accordance with Mother Nature, all if me buck out my toenail, I must show that you just show me say, Kwana, I could have your foot pop off, but me just make you pop out your toenail for sure you say, yo, don't want this up. So for
yeah,
everything for me is more like a learning process rather than a downfall. Use them as stepping stone. We stand up on them and move again. If we're not sure we stand up, we're not gonna just go step off and go mess up ourselves. People come and hurt with feelings. It's natural because probably we hurt some people feelings too. So we just take it as learning process and move forward because the journey continues. I have a song said sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. But then I realize it is a balance of life. So it's not gonna always be smiley days. Some days I go feel like say nobody not like your music and the next day I go feel like especially when me listen back to my music, I get goosebumps all the time. Whenever me just do a new song, it's like, yo, I'm rich already, I'm wealthy. I am so wealthy right now. The
mad
amount of
thing.
mighty tune me have.
Yeah,
Never worry
that's a
myself,
great
kid.
mentality if you have. You see me, a great mentality if you have.
Yeah,
You don't
man.
know say yo the delayed gratification where you're not rush nothing. You don't know say everything
Yeah,
you
man.
can get it. You see
We
me, I
just
say,
a rock and come in.
yeah, mad thing. Yo, so what
Yeah,
advice you
man.
have is like a artist who get started in the business? What kind of advice you give a artist right now who get started because you see me, if you don't
Pay
know say
attention, pay attention to your vocals, pay attention to your keys, stay humble as best as you can, listen to your inner self. Um, as I said, stay humble because humility is one of the greatest power. Humility and patience is not an overnight thing. Don't follow, stay in your lane. You absorb from other people as well, but try as best as you can to keep your own authenticity style. No follow nobody, just stay humble. Respect, show respect when them if people hurt your feelings, if you can suppress that as best as you can rather than for sure disrespect, because sometimes them think they can cramp you. Sometimes you're not wrong, but because them have more authority in it than you right now, them can tamper with your thing. So it's best to hush and come through. A man say kiss ass before you kick it. So I just say go.
mad thing, Kuanna, sister Kuanna, me
Yeah,
appreciate the time where you give it. You don't know, say yo, me don't know, say you're busy, and you're a mother, you have to
yeah,
do your motherly duty and them something. But I appreciate
definitely.
the time where you giving me. You don't know, say yo, we are support you 200%. As a man say, like anything you do, you
Respect,
don't know,
man.
say me that I share it and all them something. But sister Kuanna,
Yes,
make the
sir.
African network know where them can find up on social media, so them can go follow you and all them something.
Okay, and all social media platforms, TikTok, IG, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, it is Kuanna, Kuanna. It's only on IG you find Kuanna underscore soul. Because my brand is Solar Joy. So when you hear Solar Joy, it's a nice same way. So Kuanna, Kuanna, and all major platforms. Or Kuanna Music at gmail.com. You can email me said way for any little thing. But once you type in the name Kuanna, just go in a Google and type in Kuanna. It'll go come up and carry to everywhere where you have to go. So just go support the thing, like, comment, subscribe, and share the positive vibration. I want Africa to know that I will be there in the physical soon. Big up Makwa God, my first African friend from Nigeria. We met on social media like from about 2009, and today we are still one of the best friends same way. So it's just a great joy. Big up the whole William Nib crewing around because you don't
Yeah,
know that go. Big
yeah,
up
yeah,
Lataya and Latosha, my classmate. Them there, you
yeah,
don't know the
yeah,
thing
yeah.
go. See, it's just one love. Big up the Solar Joy family, big up the One Link family, big up my son, big up my daughter, big up my mother. One
Mad
Link, you don't know, not on a respect tall. Mighty, mighty.
Mad thing. Yo, I have an African supervisor where I say, yo, him I go follow you right now and him I go be your friend. Cause him come to Jamaica all the
Definitely.
while and them thing there. You see what I say? So you don't know,
Seeing,
so we are gonna make
seeing.
the link, you see it?
Yes, I more love man.
Sister
Give
Kuanna, I say I
thanks.
hold in a moment. We link, cause you don't know, so we have to keep the link. Cause you don't know for a long time
Mighty
we
King.
have follow the thing and you see
Mighty.
me I say?
Give thanks. Thank you so much for having me. And it is a great joy. And make sense you chant out melancholy because that is the one that we are promoting right now to make the youth them know say stay positive and nobody the whole heap of follow and negative vibration because that not go count on nowhere. It's just for the moment.
One thing, mama.
Yeah.
Don't know, so we have a link. You see
Up.
me I say, bless up yourself, mama.
Mighty. Up.